My name is Betty Harris Custer, and I'm the founder and one of the two managing partners of Custer Financial Services, which is a full-service financial planning business. Been in existence for about 28 years, just about now, in fact. And I've been doing financial planning myself for about 38 years. Well, when I was in high school, I was editor of my high school newspaper for, I think, at least editor-in-chief even for 2 years, and maybe an assistant editor or something for a couple more years. And so I was pretty convinced that I wanted to go into journalism. I started college at the University of Wisconsin as a journalism major. After a while, I just didn't find that very challenging. It didn't seem as creative as I was looking for, so I actually became an art major along with a journalism major. Then in my sophomore year of college, I dropped out of school for a year to work full-time and earn some money so I could move away from home. And I got a job working in a financial services office. I never really looked back after that. I finished school eventually, but I stayed in financial services. I would think that the greatest philosopher of all time might have to be Socrates. The quote I remembered when I was first thinking about this question was, "The unexamined life is not worth living." You know, you have to go below the surface. You've got to be really thinking about something beyond just the day-to-day sort of existence. And I think that concept of the unexamined life, I think too many of us sometimes don't ask ourselves the hard questions about why we're doing something or what we could do differently, or is what we're doing what we want to be doing and should be doing. Often when I'm reading books, go between several books. One which is called Enchantment, which is about Audrey Hepburn's life. And another one which was co-authored by Paul Newman and his partner in the Newman's Own thing. It's called something like The Common Good or something like that. And it's about them setting up Newman's Own and how they give all the proceeds to charity. And then the third one I'm reading is called Loving Frank, and it's about Frank Lloyd Wright. So when I was thinking about the three that I had going right now, they were all about pretty famous people, but at least especially for Paul Newman and Audrey Hepburn, a lot of it was about all the good that they did away from their very public life. My guilty pleasure is the Packers. And most people are very surprised when they hear that about me, because they just don't think of me as somebody who would be not only a Packer fan, but a rabid Packer fan. I mean, somebody who screams at the TV and rearranges my schedule on Sundays so I don't miss the game, or looking at my BlackBerry when I'm off at a meeting to make sure I know what the score is. And it's a time when I can sort of forget about any of the pressures in my life and just really enjoy something.